Top 10 wide receivers heading into next season. At number 10, I have Drake London. He definitely didn't have an amazing 2024 season because he didn't even have 1,000 yards. But I do think his quarterback play had a major impact in that. Number 9, we have Zay Flowers. I don't think Zay Flowers gets talked about enough, and I don't think he's one of the most talented wide receivers in the NFL, but he puts up the stats, and we got to put that a little bit into account here. Top 7 in receiving yards with 1,200, and also have 5 touchdowns as well, so I do think he deserves to be up here. Number 8, we have the Houston Texans wide receiver, Nico Collins, even though he missed some times this past year, and also the offense was definitely not great at all. He still had a 1,000-yard season. I easily think Nico Collins can be a top 5 receiver in the NFL. We have Justin Jefferson. Definitely didn't look like the Jettas we knew and love in this season. I do think his quarterback play with J.J. McCarthy had a lot to do with that this year. One of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL this season and still had 1,000 yards. Number 6, we have CeeDee Lamb. Obviously, we all know CeeDee Lamb is one of the best wide receivers. I know he had a little bit of lack of production this year especially compared to his 2023 season. Remember, guys, he missed 3 games. Also, with George Pickens coming to offense in the year he had, it took a lot of targets away from him. Speaking of the Dallas Cowboys, at number 5, we have George Pickens. We knew he was a good wide receiver when he was on the Pittsburgh Steelers. His production shot up huge when he was on the Dallas Cowboys. Top 3 receiving yards with 1,400, and he was making some crazy catches as well. Before we have Amon-Ra St. Brown, I think a lot of people don't mention Amon-Ra St. Brown anymore for some reason, but he's easily one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. He was top 5 in receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns this season. At number 3 is going to be Ja'Marr Chase. Obviously, he had an amazing season in 2024, and in 2025, I know he didn't look as great, but still had a really good season. Had 1,400 yards, and this was having the fluctuations at the quarterback spot. I think we all know the top 2. At number 2 is going to be Puka Nacua, and the only reason he's not number 1 is because JSN had an amazing season. Literally, they are the top 2 wide receivers in the NFL right now, and I don't think you can argue otherwise.